I'm live. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I hit the go live button. Sorry. I didn't realize I hit the go live button. All right. Hold on a second. Ah, Heidi, 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 Heidi. Good morning. Good morning. I must have hit my go live button by mistake. I was listening to the rest of Cooch's. I started listening to Cooch's live when I woke up. I heard Cooch's live from last night. I heard Jen's live. Um, I listened to Jen, I guess, around 11 something last night. And like I said in Amber's live, I was quite disappointed because um, no matter how many times we have a conversation, or she'll hit me up on IG, or she wants to ask me something, or she wants my advice on something, and I've always told her the same thing: stop letting this stuff get to you. Do your own content. Do you? She keeps slipping back. The other day, she played a video. I guess that Amzy did back in 2021 because I had just moved here, 2021, and my sister calls me. Hi, simply. Oh, I'm gonna say good morning. My sister called me, and she was quite upset because she didn't know what the fuck was going on, why this was being said, and she didn't know this was from 2021. So I left her a message and I asked her, stop playing this old stuff, especially stuff. If you don't know who's in it, play what happens with you. Don't play that. Because my sister got really upset. And I had to explain to her this was from 2021 when I first moved here, because Clint was still here. So she says she's taking accountability. And like the message that I left her on her video, I said, let your actions speak louder. Let your actions speak louder. When I read the text between she and Julie, you know, I'm sitting there going, okay, if she did this to Julie, what could she be saying about me when all I've done was try to be there and encourage her? Um, I'm not dragging Jen. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not going to drag Jen. Um, I feel that Jen has a lot to offer if Jen just put her mind to it. I did say in Amber's yesterday, her codependency on Clint is scary. Okay? It's like every 5 minutes, Clint, do you remember Clint? No, no, Jen, stand on your own. If you don't remember something, don't speak on something. If you're not sure, don't speak on it. I see a lot. I've always seen a lot of potential in Jen. Always have. When she was on IG, I've always seen the potential in Jen. And I keep trying to tell her it doesn't matter who likes you, who doesn't like you. If people have made up their mind, you're not going to change it with just your words. Good morning, sister. I was just explaining how you were asking me about the stuff that you heard Jen playing um when it came to me. And like I told you, that was from 2021. I had just moved here. So, again, everybody has their opinions. Uh, People, if they don't like you, they don't like you. What I did not like, Jen, and I'm going to tell you this, I need you to go back to 12 days ago or 13 days ago now, when you were up on panel with George and Ghost of Shadows. Start at the 2 hour and 43 mark. Good morning, my DJ Mandingo. Yes, thank you. So I want you to go back. That wasn't the first time George has told you this or suggested this to you. Okay. And what George is a grown man. George can handle his situation. George doesn't need you as a spokesperson for him. Jen needs to worry about Jen and not anybody else. This is the path that was going on when all this other stuff happened a couple of years back. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about who likes you, who doesn't like you. They don't know you. They've only seen what you do on the internet, and right now it's not good. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. But it was going to be a totally different situation if I didn't see that live last night. But she has a lot of potential. She really does. And she just, I don't know if she's scared. I don't know what the thing is. But if anybody remembers Jen when her IGs were going on, Jen can talk to you about all kinds of stuff. Now she's letting the internet get to her again, and what people are saying about her again. 1 minute she's telling Paula to fuck you. Then last night she goes, I like Paula. Yep, she needs to take a break. She needs to take a break because this isn't working right now. And if she doesn't want to be where she was a few years ago, she just needs to sit back and take a break because she's not strong enough. And the people that are going and going and going, knowing what her mental state is, and she's, when I first heard she was back, I was like, I don't think this is a good time for Jen to come back. I don't think she's strong enough to come back. I watched her a few times before I even went in and said hi. And what I saw then and what I see now is not the same. So that's just my opinion. You can take it, not take it, stop going into people's DMs, talking trash behind people's back. Okay. And when I heard you, I went back and I listened to a portion of that other one before you got rid of it. And then I got a copy of it. When I heard you chastising Julie and Cooch, knowing you were wrong, knowing you had lied, knowing. And to me, Jen, when you were saying Go listen to how you said this. Cooch has been helping me. To me, it was like you were, and I hate to use this word, using. Exactly, Michelle. Yeah, and see, that's just it. She came back doing her own thing. Keep doing your own thing. Other people's opinion about you is none of your business. You don't let that affect you because you know that's not you. Hi, my Mugsy. But if you keep letting them get to you, and I said, and I've told her so many times, hi, Mustang Mike, long time. I've told her so many times, stop reading Reddit. Stop going to other people's channels if you know they're dragging you. Stop having people send you all this shit. But I don't know if they're sending her, she just goes out there and search for it. I don't know, but it's not healthy at all. All right, let me say good morning. And then we're going to get into this brawl in Cincinnati. And it reminds me of the Montgomery brawl that happened a few years back. Good morning, So Done. Good morning, Mari. Sarah motherfucking Z. Just beat a wedding cake. Wisco Gal. Deborah Best. Good morning. Michelle LaBelle. Good morning. I'm gonna go down. Guys, if I miss anybody, that's because the comments were going when I got back up to the top, and I'm sorry, but Christoph fan, good morning. How are you, sweetie? Marcia E, good morning. DJ Mandingo. Let's see. Simply Sophie. Simply Sophie, I need to go catch your live that you did yesterday. I was in these streets, girl. Let's see. Snuggle Bunny, good morning. Samantha Stevens. Not that I'm special, but I have Crohn's disease and mornings are difficult for me if I don't chat much. Oh, thank you for even being here. I really appreciate it. Good morning, CC. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh, my sister. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss anybody else. Mustang Mike Brenna, good morning. Good morning, Brenna. And Brenna, Jen can tell you, I told her way back when, I said, you have a core group of people that have always stuck with you, always been there for the good, the bad, the ugly. Yes, that's true, Brenna. I told her, those are the people that have your back. She's so busy trying to get people to like her and persuade them. Hi, Mod 148, that the bee is who everybody sooner or later finds out who the bee is. They're not going to listen to Jen. And that's true. How you doing, Julie? That's true. It always comes out. Paulette, good morning. But when I heard her trying to shut Julie down and now when I'm listening, I said, "Oh my God, you didn't I didn't even need to see the screenshots. I'm listening to her." I said, "Oh my God, Jen, what did you do?" I'm sad that Jen lied to me again. I had told her after the last time that I wouldn't tolerate being lied to again. And I heard her say a little white lie. Jen, honey, Jen, that was totally messy, and it comes across as you using Cooch. And when Julie said you told her she can block her, I believed what Julie was saying. Just from your actions, you sounded like a guilty person caught. Sooner or later, you're right, Muggsy. No, don't. I mean, Julie, I would, in my opinion, you proved your point. And like I said, when I saw that screenshot, I didn't even know you posted. It was sent to me. I thought you sent it to someone else, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, if she's doing this, what could she possibly be saying about me? I was seriously. That's my first thought. That is my first thought. She said all along she hates Cooch. But you see, when she said that she and Cooch had a talk, they made amends, and I thought that they were on a good path. Okay. I heard Cooch say that, she and Jen could have been real life friends. She would have introduced Jen to her friends. I don't think Jen knows how to be a friend. But then she has a friend that she's had just about all of her life, from what I understand, that comes into her chat. But I just think that she needs to take a break. Honestly, assess where you are. I need her to be honest with her therapist about everything. Not saying she's not being honest, but if your therapist sees how this is getting to you and everybody else can see this is not good for your mental health, that therapist is going to tell you, shut the internet off, take a break. She's home all day. I know Clint, well, I thought she was working. I'm not sure anymore because she told me she had a job. Not sure anymore. There's so many things that Jen can actually go out and do. She can go volunteer at an animal shelter. She can go volunteer um, at at a homeless shelter. There are so many things she can do to occupy her time and to make her feel that she's accomplishing something. Wait a minute. She told me she was using her to get, see, and that's what it sounded like to me. Jen, come on, baby. I hate the word hate. It is a strong word, Brenna. I don't know why she feels the need to want everybody's acceptance. I really don't. I really don't. She doesn't need it. She needs to validate herself. You don't need others to validate you. I get it. She's lost a lot, but she can always rebuild and regain it. But this is not how that's going to work. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, when I was doing my therapy, and that was right before I moved here, I was doing virtual therapy. And you have to be brutally honest with yourself. The people you don't lie to is going to be your priest or your pastor, whoever. But then again, I don't even count them anymore because they ain't no good. Your lawyer and your doctor and your therapist. You don't lie. Thank you. And that's what she needs to realize. That's what she needs to realize. You can't please everybody. And she's a grown woman. She should know this. You don't need people to validate you. You just don't. And then I heard her say, I wish so and so and so and so would get their ass in my chat. Jen, not everybody has all day to be in your chat. Not everybody has to be in your chat every time you go live. Not everybody has to be there. See? I don't know if she's really going or not, to be honest, but she said she is. Just like me, I went to Walmart Monday just to walk around and talk to some of the people that I used to work at. Just being outside of the house is a great. See, that's what I think she needs to do. So done. This is a definite big YouTube. This that shit takes years for most people. Mm. She's not going to stop. She has a problem with telling these stories that she believes in her head, and she wants to be a big YouTuber. Oh, well, this isn't a way she's going to get there. Brenda, I didn't know you had 4 kids. I had no idea. No idea you had 4 kids. I remember that you had just had a baby, I think before Jen um left. I think I remember somebody saying you had a baby. I didn't know you had other kids. Good morning, Pain. Unless I talked to you, no, I didn't know that. 4. Damn. I had three boys. But damn. Good morning, Pain. But yeah, so like I say, I heard her say that, Cooch was still blocked and they were trying to tell her how to unblock Cooch. I don't think unblocking Cooch on YouTube is going to do a damn thing. If you were honestly, sincerely sorry, this would be a voice call. You can either, whether Cooch picks up or not, that should be in person. And if you're sincere about what you're saying, she's going to know it. I'm just telling you this right now, Jen. I'm seriously, I was so disappointed. But that's just me. But I want you to really assess your life, assess what you've done, look at over what you've done. I just want you to go listen to yourself. And I'm serious. The night before, she said, "And fuck you, Paula, shut the fuck up." And then yesterday she goes, "I like Paula." I'm like, wait, what? Or did she say I love Paula? I'm like, wait, what? uh Cooch has backed away. And I understand when Cooch said that she's glad that this happened now and not before they got too deep. And I can understand why she feels that way. Why she feels that way. But again, whatever's going on between you and Cooch, and like I told you, Matt 148, you said that that you had made apologies and blah 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 blah. And I told you, you apologize for yourself. If nobody else wants to accept it, I said fuck them. You apologize for yourself. I tell the same thing to Amber. I've told the same thing to Jen. I tell the same thing to my damn self. People don't have to accept your apology. You do it for yourself because you're sincere about apologizing for the behavior, what you said. See, and I see Christoph, and that's me. I didn't accept I would not accept an apology at all after what was said, and then no, I won't do that. No, because I did nothing to warrant that behavior. Oh, Paula is I think she goes by Louis, well, not I think. She goes by Louisiana High Ride. That's the name of her channel. And I stopped in a couple of times, and she's a few ladies up there, and they're having fun. I remember I went one time not too long ago, and she goes, "Hi, Heidi." Somebody said, "Is that Heidi Blank? Is that the real one?" She goes, "Yep." But I don't catch her live all the time, so I just want to pop in and say hi. Okay, so you do it for yourself. And like I told somebody was saying something, and I said, I had spoken to Julie about all of those nasty posts she did on YouTube. And I did, because that's not the person that I knew. And I told you that I reported just about all those nasty damn posts. If I said it, I said it to them, I said it to you. And she has every right not to take an apology. So, again, not everybody is for everybody. So, I just want, and I heard her say that she won't be going live every day. We're going to see how that goes. We would definitely see. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Shelly, every time I see your eyes, girl, I think about my daughter in law. I'm like, oh my God. Good morning. You should have reported yourself. Yes, you should have. But again, I get it. Trying to move on. Nobody's going to be skipping through the fields and doing all that stuff. But again, um, that's all I'm going to say on that. But anyway, let's get to this Cincinnati Jazz Fest brawl. Okay. Again, we have the media uh, running with a narrative here. Okay. Um, it's like the Montgomery brawl that happened on that boat dock. Do we all? Does everybody remember that Montgomery brawl that happened on that dock? Do we remember that? If not, I have the video. I can show it. Okay, I'm sure she feels the same way, Julie. Um, so anyway, let me. So does everybody remember the Montgomery brawl? Um, Black man on the dock, white man had too much to drink, walks up, punches the brother. So let's when he threw the hat in the air, yes, he threw the hat in the air. That was a hootie hoo call. I'm gonna show you this, and then we're gonna look at the brawl that happened in Cincinnati. Okay. This is the hootie hoo call. Okay. This is footage from Montgomery. What is this? 2 years ago? A year ago. This is the boat dock. Okay. Here's the dock worker. There's the white guy. There's his boat with his family. Let's take a look at what happened. Okay. Oh, you girl.
And he still didn't move his boat. Still didn't move his boat.
Now he's telling him to move his boat. It can't be parked there.
Clapping his hand. He's like,
you see it, right? Let go up. Uh-oh. Here comes the call. Oh, buddy. Here they come. Here they come. Here we go. They go. What about the brother? Women from the other side. They won't. He coming. That boy swimming his out. He jumping. Yeah. Oh, he's not having that. That boy finna help that boy. There you go. Get your ass. Get up there, young boy. There you go. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young boy. There we go. We got action, baby. He ain't finna do nothing. They tried to say that a bunch of black people jumped this little old white man who was minding his business. We see that's not what happened. That's why I like when people do the videos and they put them on TikTok and you get to see the whole damn thing because they don't give you the whole story. Okay, they don't. Arrest that. Oh Lord. No, they moved their boat. He want more action. He told them to move their boat.
Young boy swammed over there. Swam though. Did you see him take off in that water?
We took off in that water. In there, bro.
Hell yeah. No, don't stop him now.
I love her. That would be me.
Get it.
Here we go. Get him. Get him. Now. See, the woman goes, he hit me. Ah, bitch, you jumped him from the back. He commentate. I like this woman. He commentate.
Oh, there you go. He ain't playing.
You here, right?
That little young boy say,
Who the nicest one? The little young one?
Now we have to brawl.
no, he ain't.
Ooh, damn, Slugger.
Yeah, but he's gonna let the star just handle that dog.
Everybody got their phones out. We recording.
That little young boy. He told that lady that. I'm talking about
He grabbed him.
He already swam.
Was it a plastic chair or a metal chair?
He's seen. He touched the rubber. But he moved, he untied their boat.
No, this is the Montgomery.
But they should have moved though. They know they in the wrong, so they should have moved. They was over there, they should have moved.
We're going to take a look at what happened in Cincinnati. Now, TikTok is all ablaze. The TikToks is all ablaze. So, let me just show you this Cincinnati brawl. I'm going to show you this one real quick. And it turns out that these are some Russian people that were there at the Jazz Fest in Cincinnati. And I guess they had some type of little argument. The one guy walked up and hit the black dude. The black dude didn't hit him first. He hit the black dude. Now, there have been all these arrests just like they did at the Montgomery brawl. So, I'm going to show you this.
Before you judge, before you decide what you think happened, watch this. Watch the whole thing. And remember, there's always more to the story than what they put on the news.
Y'all hold up for a minute. Let's talk about Cincinnati, Ohio. Because that little white boy, old man, whatever you want to call him, was not innocent. That white boy reached and slapped the brother in the red shirt across the face and started to fight. Now, they may have had words for 20, 30 minutes. I don't care. He reached and put hands on the black man first. And then he got his ass handed to him. As far as the lady getting hit,
oh, we're going to see her.
I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. But what I don't agree with is white women and their just ability to have to get into the middle of two grown men fighting. Let him get
what
his whooped. I don't care if you love me, whatever, just stay back. Just stay out of it. Because when they get hit, then it's a problem. Now, that was a direct attack on her. She got knocked the f*** out. And that was on purpose. But she should have stayed back at that point. Situational awareness, people. Do not jump in there. And I'm betting all of them dudes, had they kept their mouth shut and walked the f*** on, wouldn't have started. I'm sorry, but that was not just a group of random brothers walking down the street looking for some white boys to beat up on. That was a bunch of motherfuckers bumping them gums until he reached and swatted that old boy's face and slapped him across the face, and then he got his handed to him. That wasn't a race crime. That wasn't no hate crime. That was an ass whooping. He should have never put his hands on that brother. If they disagree, and I have disagreed with plenty of brothers in the street, I ain't put my hands on none of them.
No, you don't do that.
We talk it out like men.
No, you don't do that.
Now, after the first punch got thrown, no, that was some bullshit. I don't agree with a crowd jumping on people. I don't agree with him trying to pickpocket the dude, steal his wallet in the middle of the street while he's knocked the fuck out. Those dudes need to go to prison. But slapping him and starting the fight, that was all on the white dude. Sorry. And I ain't 100% sure. But I don't think they was white. I don't think they was white. Nah. Don't look like it. But why was they starting shit? Somebody bumped into somebody? Who cares? The white boy slapped the brother across the face and got his ass whooped.
Some random unprovoked attack? Or does it...
The video. So the white boy slapped the brother across the face and got his ass whooped. Okay? Got his ass whooped. Now, all the other stuff that happened, I'm not going to agree with that. Hold on. Let me go get this damn video. Hold on. God damn it. I just had it pulled up. I'm pulling it from the TikToks, okay? Because I don't want, but all of that was on TikTok, okay? So let me go pull this one time again. God damn it. I had it. Okay. Cincinnati fight. Okay. Here we go. Let me go pull it. I want the raw footage video. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let me stop it. All right. Here we go. See, I go to the TikToks to get all my shit. All right. Here we go. So let's come back here. That's the brother that slapped the one with the red shirt. I saw it.
Goony, no, Goony, don't do that. Goony,
Thank you for
there we go, Goony.
I appreciate it. Okay, fucking. Let's see. Hold on, I think there's another ending. Hold on, this one is censored. Watch anyway. Not
Yo, y'all already know what it is. Big Bad Bodyguard to the stars.
Okay,
Man. So
hold
listen,
on,
man,
Big
y'all
Bad
see what's
Body.
going on.
I want the video. God damn it. Let me go back to the video. I want the video. Okay. So now look.
As someone who was born and
Oh, I
raised
don't
in
want
Cincinnati,
you.
Ohio, I felt obligated
I
to make
can't
this
find the other
video.
video that I
When I saw
had.
that downtown brawl video making the
But the
rounds on
video,
social media.
the media is lying. The white man hit the brother in the red shirt. Well, the black man right here. This white man hit him. You see, he hit him in his face. He went like that. Oh, I did it like you can see me. He hit him in his face. That's what he did. And he commenced to getting his ass whipped. Okay? He commenced to getting his ass whipped. Now, the woman that was hit, let me show you that one. Her eyes are like black and blue. And while I feel sorry for her, I was like, you should have known better to get in the middle of a fight when men are fighting. You should have known better. Hold on. Let me stop. Okay. Notice when the media shows you this, okay? When the mainstream media shows it to you, they don't show you the beginning. They don't show you the beginning of the fight. They don't. They only show you him getting stomped. That's all they show you. Let me get right back here. Share. Come on. Why is my stuff not? I don't want to share that. All right. Hi, Positive. Okay. Okay, we have it. Okay, it's on the screen. Okay. Let me go to where. Oh, and they finally caught the guy from Tennessee, too. Okay, hold on.
Brawl, but a warning, it is violent.
Look what I picked up at. That's where they picked up at.
One woman ended up being punched to the ground and knocked out. Blood was dripping from her mouth. That woman, named Holly, said this weekend that she has brain trauma, and she thanked the community for its support.
Look at that. She looks like she was in a fight with Jeffrey Paschal. Look at that. She looked like she was Jeffrey Paschal's victim. I think his victim was worse than that because she had a big old knot on her head. Both eyes were blackened and swollen. This is the woman.
But that community is torn over exactly how to address this incident and what to do next. News Nation investigative correspondent Rich McHugh is live in Cincinnati outside that Vivek Ramaswamy town hall.
They didn't show you
Rich, before
what
we get
started the fight. They didn't show you what started the fight. They picked up. I'm just like, if you're going to show it, you need to show it all. But they didn't. They didn't show it all. Not at all. And I'm just like, why? Why? So let me just show you this one. And I don't understand it because the fight just didn't break out. Something had to happen. That white man slapped that black man. He came back, hauled off. The other guy came from behind. And you need to watch all the angles. And I was like, damn. Hi, Glam with Kimberly. Good morning. Hi, T-Love. She got, that was from that brawl in Cincinnati.
Some disturbing video. It's going viral on X. It shows a crowd beating a man and then a woman on the streets of Cincinnati.
You hear that, right? They did beat a man and a woman, but the woman got in the middle. But the man hit the black man first. Now, did he really need to get his ass kicked like that? No.
Ohio. Here's how it started. And again, this is a tough
watch. They were arrested. See? They keep showing you that. They're not showing you the beginning. Oh, right in the face. Oh, you got women getting in on this.
All right, and as if that wasn't brutal enough, the next clip shows a man knock a woman out. It's unbelievable. Watch.
Bam! That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. That woman could have hit her head. Look at her. She is unconscious. She's unconscious. Let me turn that because I can't take that damn beeping. Hi, my savage. So, again,
Cursing, and of course, the violence. It's so disturbing, it got the attention of Vice President J.D. Vance.
Of course
he
did.
said this when asked about it during a stop in Ohio today.
Here the suspect.
3 people are now in jail on charges related to the brawl that happened early Saturday morning on 4th Street in downtown Cincinnati.
Montana's Merriweather, Takira Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are the first 3 charged in connection to that fight, the video of which went viral. Local 12's David Winter was at their bond hearings today. He joins us now with new details about the fight that has received national attention. David.
Yeah, it sure has, Kyle. All 3 of those suspects behind me right now in jail. 2 of them were arrested by police yesterday. The 3rd turned himself in overnight. Jermaine Matthews is the man who turned himself in overnight. He's 39 years old from Walnut Hills. He's allegedly the man in the red shirt in the video, punching and stomping a man. Matthews' attorney says he was involved in the fight because the man police refer to as the victim kicked Matthews' car and called him a racial slur.
Sees the same individual kicking his business vehicle. He confronts the guy and said, "What are you doing?" That's when, and this clip does exist on social media, it doesn't paint the whole picture. This white individual reaches over, says, "That's your car," and slaps my client in the face.
Thank you. His attorney is telling the truth. That clip does exist. Now, the ass whipping that followed, I don't think that was all necessary, but you don't step into someone's face unless you're willing to accept the consequences. Yeah, I know why. I know exactly
that person, the alleged victim in this case, threw the first punch.
Takira Vernon is 24 years old and lives with her mother in Evanston. Her record up till now only included traffic tickets. You can see her in the video, allegedly with the long curly hair, attempting to hit one woman and then allegedly later hitting another woman from behind. That woman eventually gets knocked out.
The woman that was injured and knocked out, she was trying to render aid to another victim.
She was
at the time.
She was rendering aid to another victim that was on the ground, trying to get him back to his feet. He's actually trying to get his pants back on because they beat his pants off of him.
I'm sorry.
And while she's rendering aid to that gentleman there, that's when Miss Vernon comes up and strikes her in the face. There's for no reason at all.
34-year-old Montianez Merriweather is from South Cumminsville. He served 7 years in prison for armed robbery and was out on bond for 4 felony gun charges when the fight occurred.
We have Mr. Merriweather coming up behind the victim, striking him in the side of the face from behind.
So you would call this like a surprise?
So this was more kind of like an ambush.
We spoke with Merriweather's cousins after the hearing. They say the prosecution is distorting the facts and their cousin is not a bad guy.
He's a wonderful guy. He did his time as they said it, but since he did his time, he has changed his life completely. Everything they're trying to point him out to be a thug, that is not him. So.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I saw him in the video and he was pretty violent.
He was, but you'll be violent if somebody spit on you as well. You'll be violent if somebody calls you a racial slur.
Merriweather's cousins say that they want to know why police have not arrested and charged the man who they are calling the victim. After all, police in court today admitted that he threw that first punch. Now, the prosecutor intimated in court that those charges may soon be coming. Incidentally, Matthews is currently charged with assault and aggravated riot. His bond is set at $100,000, but will go up tomorrow likely when police add aggravated assault to his charges. Vernon, the female defendant, got a $200,000 bond. She and Merriweather already have all 3 charges filed against them. Merriweather got a $500,000 bond. The prosecutor plans to present his case to the grand jury on August 8th. Incidentally, that woman who was knocked out, dropped to the ground, She apparently is from Russia, and police say that she has now returned to Russia, caught a flight on Sunday. Reporting live from the courthouse, David Winter, back to you.
Well, damn. She went back to Russia. Girl, I don't blame you. I would get the hell out of town too. I really would. But again, they're not showing you what happened. They're only showing you when they got fucked up. Now, it was wrong, especially for that man to hit that woman. But that man that reached over, and you saw it, hit him on the side of his face. Didn't see the part of him kicking his car. The guy got out to confront him, and he said, "That's your car." He reached in, and I showed you, and he slapped him on the face. And that's all it took. That's all it took. So again, we had another brawl. Now, if this was in Essence or Jazz, shit, guns will be flying out there. Pop, 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 pop. I'm sorry. Or even Mardi Gras. It'll be on. It'll be on and popping. So let's look at this, and then I'm going to get myself, I was going to lay back down. I want to show you this one. This is sad. This is about a grandmother and a mother that left. This is in Pennsylvania. That left 5 kids without food or water.
Grandmother are accused of abusing several children after they were allegedly left in a home without food or water for days on end. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Lauren Linder talked with one of the suspects in an interview you'll see only on KDKA.
Take a look at this garbage right here on Emerson and Vandergrift. This is some of the situation that was found inside this home, where police say that 5 children were living in deplorable conditions. Now their mother and grandmother are facing serious charges.
Picture it being a hoarder house with a real bad, strong, disgusting animal smell.
That's what Darla Updegraff walked into July 28th after Vandergrift police called her to stop by her grandkids' house.
Not a condition where any child, whether it be my grandkids or it be any kid, I don't see how anybody can live like that.
Court records say her 5 grandchildren, ages 9 to 16, were living at the home on Emerson with their mom, 35-year-old Heidi Beer.
Oh, shit!
But Beer had allegedly left them alone for days. Officers described that...
I don't claim her. No, I don't claim her. No.
Feces and urine from dogs, rotten food, and garbage were all over the floors, with insects flying around as the area was dealing with extreme heat.
They were hungry, they were dirty, they stunk. It's just disgusting.
And police say the only food the children were getting were the free lunches at Kiski Elementary. As for water, they hauled it from the home of their maternal grandmother, Leslie Keller, about a mile away, using old cat litter containers.
And the children were supposed to at least clean up after themselves, and they didn't even do that.
That's what Keller told KDKA when we tried to ask her about the child endangerment charges filed against herself and her stepdaughter, Beer.
Nobody has said anything to me about it. There has been no police here, nothing like that.
Keller says Beer deserves to face the consequences, also alleging Beer abandoned her children, and says she told Beer what she was doing wasn't right.
By being aware of that situation kind of puts you as culpable as well.
Yep.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
According to court records, Beer's boyfriend also beat the kids with belts, choked one of the boys, and even fired a pistol in the air. Updegraff just wishes Beer reached out for help.
I believe that she deserves everything she gets, and I will do everything in my power to continue doing what I'm doing to keep my grandkids safe.
The police chief tells me the investigation is ongoing, but it's possible more charges could be filed in both Westmoreland and Allegheny County. For now, reporting from Vandergrift, Lauren Linder, KDKA TV News.
That's that one, and I had another one.
The video of the downtown brawl shows
we're not talking about that downtown
quadruple murder and kidnapping suspect. Austin Drummond is in custody tonight. A relieving end to a nearly week-long search, but authorities say the case is far from over.
Investigations do not end when a person is arrested.
And let me tell you, probably either tomorrow morning or Friday, I'm going to do Nazir Harris. Jarvis was in court again, and I'm going to get all those clips together, and I will be doing that one as well.
That's just the part to get them into custody. This investigation is going to go on for a good period of time. In addition to that, there will be lots of court appearances, lots of hearings.
We couldn't get dirty. People wonder why I take 2 and 3 baths a day. Shit, my sister's here. We would get dressed in the morning. My mother would comb our hair. We'd go out to play. She'd call us in to take a bath, comb our hair again. And then by the time it's time to go eat dinner or supper, as they called it, we done had another bath and another hair combing. I mean, my God, she would braid our hair one day, take it down later on that day, redo it. I'm telling you, I'm surprised I don't have that I don't have a tender head, because damn, that woman.
And we will do everything we can to ensure that the communities are kept safe, and we're going to do that by seeking justice in this case.
That was Lake County District Attorney Danny Goodman. Drummond is charged for the murder of 4 people found dead in Lake County.
Now, they arrested 2 other people for being complicit in the murder after the fact. I guess these are his 2 friends that were helping him out, but they arrested them before they even caught him.
Law enforcement representatives from the TBI, Lake County, Dyer County, and the Jackson Police Department held a press conference today after Drummond's capture this morning. Our Ezekiel Telemaco was at that press conference in Jackson today and reports the latest details from the investigation.
The case started last Tuesday when somebody opened up their front door and found a baby in front of their home in Dyer County.
Wait a minute now. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Ooh, okay.
Lake County officials confirmed the death of 4 people in connection to that baby after they found bodies along Carrington Road. And officials all across Tennessee have been searching for Drummond extensively throughout the week. And because of tips from this morning, they were finally able to capture Drummond. The manhunt for 28-year-old Austin Drummond.
Did y'all see how he stared at the screen? Hold on. Look at that. Can you imagine that staring at you? Look at his hands. Can you imagine that staring? See, I don't like the jacket, though. I just don't. I don't like the white shirt. We could have put a little, but can you imagine that staring at you? I can. I definitely can. Huh.
The manhunt for 28-year-old Austin Drummond stretched across Tennessee and lasted nearly 7 days with officers working 24 hours a day. TBI Director David Rock says the break in the case came from a call in Jackson just after 8 a.m. with another tip at 8:57 a.m. And then by 9:05, Drummond was in custody. Jackson Police Chief Tom Corley says,
"Oh my God, he looks like Kevin Spacey. Look at him. He looked like Kevin Spacey." Pan, you know what I'm looking at, girl. Y'all know what I be looking at. His hands. Then I look at the eyes. I'm like, okay. He looks like Kevin Spacey.
Never hesitated, and no one was hurt in the capture. Drummond was not armed at the time, but TBI officials have confirmed recovering multiple weapons throughout the search.
We have recovered weapons. I can't speak to if those are the weapons that were used in the homicides, but I can tell you we have recovered a couple of firearms at this time.
U.S. Marshal Tyrese Miller credited Tennessee law enforcement saying, quote, "He thought he could outrun us, but together we cannot be stopped," end quote. This case spanned across multiple districts, and prosecutors say they're still coordinating where Drummond will stand trial. The victims, including a mother, her daughter, and 2 others, were found dead in Lake County just hours after the baby was left in Dyer County. Officials confirmed Drummond's girlfriend is the daughter and sister of the 2 victims, but didn't share details on what Drummond's possible motive was. As for the child, TBI officials say the baby is safe, but aren't releasing the location for its protection. District Attorney General Danny Goodman said the investigation doesn't end here and that Drummond is no longer a threat to the community. TBI officials say that
look at his teeth, too. Oh, my God. I just want to run my fingers through his hair. That's all I want to do.
Finding Drummond is just one piece of the puzzle. There's still a lot
Girl,
of work
you
left
know
to
I'm
do to
checking the
ensure that
package,
the
but I
family
can't
gets the
see it.
justice that they deserve. Live in Jackson, I'm Ezekiel
Hi,
Telemaco,
Ezekiel.
ABC 24.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
And it is important to point out that 4 people did lose their lives in this whole entire case. That's James Wilson, Adriana Williams, Courtney Rose, and Braden Williams, 15-year-old Braden Williams. These are the 4 victims officers say were found dead in Lake County on July 30th. Now, when the bodies were discovered, officers in Dyer County were looking for Wilson, Williams, and Rose in connection to an abandoned baby that was dropped off in a yard. Deputies later told us that the baby was related to the victims. District Attorney Danny Goodman confirmed James Wilson and Adriana Williams were the infant's parents. And Courtney Rose was Adriana and Braden Williams' mother, which means she was the baby's grandmother. All 4 of the victims lived in Dyer County. July 31st, law enforcement identified 28-year-old Austin Drummond as the suspect in the crime.
We're going to get into Drummond later.
This case spanned.
To do this one, and then
New for you here at noon. A Miami Gardens mother of 9 is in jail this noon, accused of child neglect.
Yeah, police say several children were covered in filth and garbage covered parts of the home when officers arrived.
Let's get to Marissa Bagg, who's live for us with this developing story. Marissa, how did officers know something wasn't right here?
Well, according to the arrest report, Shelley, it looks like it was pretty obvious. We're here on Northwest 37th Avenue and about 177th Street in Miami Gardens. Police were initially called out here because of reports of a fight, but police tell us that as soon as they arrived at the house in question, they could tell something was wrong. They said that they could smell a foul odor and that it seemed pretty clear that the children had not been well cared for. And in the end, their mother was arrested. Police have identified her as 30-year-old Ashley Jennings. She went before a judge a short time ago on a total of 9 counts of child neglect, 1 for each of her children. Miami Gardens police say that the children, who are between the ages of 1 and 10, appeared to be unbathed and covered in filth. The arrest report says that there was feces and roaches on the floor of the kitchen and that throughout the rest of the house was really in deplorable conditions, including garbage on the bedroom floors and flowing out of the closets. In court, Jennings' attorney asked the judge to be lenient with a bond.
What?
The allegations are fairly severe.
9.
So I have some hesitation in doing this. But
Yes,
again,
I have
the rationale behind a bond is not to punish. It is to
14 years old, trying to kill this parent.
secure a person's attendance and to protect people from harm.
So the story that Payne is talking about is a 14-year-old kid shot and killed his parents, went to the church, and then called 911.
And police did also write in the report that there didn't appear to be any edible food in the fridge when they checked in on that. At this hour, Jennings does remain in jail on a $22,000 bond.
$22,000?
We're live here in Miami Gardens.
You better get
Marissa Bagg, NBC 6 News.
Okay, here's the story she's talking.
New details about a Clay County teen accused of killing the parents in their Middleburg home. Tonight, the 14-year-old's best friend is speaking with News 4 Jax. Family member also shared this photo of David Lee and Brandy Smith with us.
Their 14-year-old son, Trevor Lee, is now charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Their home sits near Silver Point and County Road 220. News 4 Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher went to the neighborhood where it happened and spoke with the teen's friend.
One of Trevor's closest friends, Kyrie Beeman, met us right outside of the Lee family home. He says he's known Trevor since elementary school and he just saw him Friday. He also says he spoke with him over the phone around 12:30 this morning, and the conversation they had, he'll never forget.
He told me that he loved me, and he told me that he was just calling to tell me goodnight.
The best friend of a teen now accused of murder replays the last conversation they had before learning the shocking news. Crime scene tape lined a Middleburg neighborhood Monday morning after a chilling 911 call from a 14-year-old boy.
Our 911 communications center received a call from a young man who stated he had just killed his parents. He stated that deputies could find his parents at the house and that he had walked just over a mile away to a church.
Deputies responded and arrested 14-year-old Trevor Lee. When deputies got to the home, they found David Lee and Brandy Smith shot and killed inside.
Preliminary investigation, and we're still very early in this investigation, it appears that there was some sort of domestic argument last night between Trevor Lee and his parents, and that this shooting culminated from that argument.
When we arrived on scene, a family member was there but declined to speak. But one person did open up, someone who didn't just know the family, he considered them his own.
They were probably the best or one of the best families I knew. They were funny and they treated me very well. They told me all the time that they loved me like a son and they treated me as such.
Kyrie says it's still hard to believe, but he hopes people remember Trevor for more than just what happened.
He's not a bad person just because he made one bad decision.
Of course not.
He's done so much for everyone I know. And I don't want him just to be known as a killer or a murderer, and that he was a great kid, a great son.
It's amazing how, but you never know what's going on behind closed doors. I tell you again, the shooting that happened here in Washington State, you can't find anything on it. When that young man killed his family and only his sister survived, you can't find anything on that story. And I keep checking. But whenever somebody does something, they were always great, or they were quiet, or I would never, okay, all right.
Coming up on News4Jax at 6, we'll share the moment Kyrie says he will always cherish that he shared with the Lee family. For now reporting, Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
Okay, so that was that. So let's just talk about Lita real quick. So U.S. Weekly did another article yesterday. Okay, U.S. Weekly did an article yesterday. Now, and I'm going to say it again, and I don't really give a fuck who likes it or who don't like it. In my opinion, she harmed her baby. So something was sent to me, and hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just answer this real quick. Hold on. Okay, that was my daughter-in-law calling me. I told her I got to call her right back. Okay, so they did an article, again, on Lita. And this time they're talking about the letter she wrote to the judge. See, this was August 4th now it's 2 days ago, okay? But we have it on good authority. And you try to call Adams County, they're not giving you any information. I guess I just haven't got the right one yet. But we have it on good authority that she is the prime suspect in the baby's death. And allegedly, they have taken her computer, her iPad, and her phone. Allegedly. So, Miss Margarita, and here they go again. The baby died on July 8th. Swear to God, they said the baby died on July 9th. But I guess that's when they removed the thing. Okay. So she said the bell jumping, with my new address again. She said the issue was never intentional. I haven't done that yet, just because a few days ago I lost my child. And since then, I haven't even thought about anything other than the death of my child and how devastated I am as a mother. Now, we know that ain't true. She said she never intended to not comply with the bond requirements, but this is the second bail jumping arrest. She had another one last year when she had the embezzlement stuff going on. Okay. She said, I was unaware because of things going on in my life in the past few weeks. So what? You're moving? Or the fact that you were planning on leaving the country? Which one was it? Okay. She said, I haven't been able to eat or sleep or think clearly since the loss of my child. When my child was only 5 weeks old, as a mother of the child, I have been spending my life day to day with nothing but mourning. I wish not to be held for this matter, as I always want to comply. And again, this violation has never been my intention to do. The violation arises because I lost my child and it's been affecting me mentally. You, girl, you went to Chicago. Well, not even Chicago. You moved before your child died. Okay? You moved before your child died. That's not why that violation happened. That's not why that violation happened. Who are we talking to here? You moved before the loss of your child. Margarita says she believed the court had the correct phone number for her, and she was on her way to the court when she got arrested. She said that she was on her way to drop the temporary restraining order she obtained against Eric. But okay, you weren't on your way to court to change your address. You could have called that in. You could have went on the website. You could have went to the police station. But you were on your way to court to drop off the temporary restraining order that you got on Eric that you later asked the court to drop. Got you. Okay. So Rosenbrook was charged with misdemeanor battery and misdemeanor disorderly conduct. When contacted for comment, Rosenbrook admitted he physically with his wife, but denied making any contact with the daughter during the incident. A couple of days later, she obtained the restraining order. So this happened. Baby goes to the hospital 3-something in the afternoon on July 5th. A couple of days later, she's at the court, not at the hospital. She's at the court, getting a restraining order against Eric. Okay, got you. Not at the hospital, at the court. Okay. Prosecutors demanded Margarita turn over her passport. They said they learned through a separate investigation that Margarita had planned to return to Indonesia with her child before the tragic death. Based on the statements and due to serious nature of different investigations, there are serious concerns that Margarita is a flight risk and will make herself unavailable for court proceedings in the near future. In the near future. There is a hearing set. The judge has ordered her. There's a hearing set for August 21st, which we're going to be on top of that. Okay, so this is about the bail jumping. August 21st. Okay, here we go. On July 8th, the baby was removed from life support and passed away. Today, the cause and manner of Alicia's death are unknown. Lita is extremely, that's her attorney. We don't care. So we don't care about that. Okay, we don't care about that. So days after her release, she files for a legal separation. But this is the latest on Lita. And again, the police, well, of course, we know she would be the prime suspect if that baby's death is shown to be anything but natural. And we know it's not natural. And she was the only adult in the home. And the baby was under her sole care. And so allegedly that's what happened. But I wanted to show you this too. Y'all think I haven't been looking at this shit, okay? Just because I don't say anything, I keep checking, okay? I keep checking. Let me show you. This is Facebook, and this is crazy. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me show you this. This is Adams County Sheriff's website, okay, on Facebook. This lady named Amber Rose, she says Lita murdered that infant. She's already been charged with animal abuse. She slammed a puppy into the floor because it had an accident inside. She also beat her dog with a laptop. And then when Eric, her husband, stopped her, she threatened to off herself and her unborn child while wielding a knife. She also killed 2 along with an unborn child for reckless driving in Indonesia. She murdered that infant and has shown absolutely no remorse. You really need to look into her past behavior and posts she's made regarding this. She claimed the infant broke its back and had brain swelling. That doesn't happen unless they intentionally killed in a fit of anger. Shaken baby syndrome. In an Instagram story, she said she was done grieving not even a few days after the baby passed. Oh, no, that was before the baby passed. She was over it because she knows she lost her. She was over it. As a mother, this story absolutely makes me sick. This baby deserves justice. Ty said this is the second time she's done this. Trey Boy said they both deserve to be found dead or missing. I'm old school, life for life. Pray for the baby spirit. This is a perfect example of why we need to neuter some people. Lexi says this is sickening. And then they included a post from 90 Day Fiancé Savage Edition. Okay? These people have gone in on Lita. There is not one comment in there that I read that's trying to say this woman did not harm her child. Hi, Texas girl. Good morning. Hi, 11. There is not one post on that website. It's like, what was it? 311 comments. And I forgot how many likes or whatever. These people are going in on Lita. So, the fact that she says that the bail jumping happened because of her daughter's tragedy, no, you're lying. You're lying. So again, this is crazy. But I do keep up on Lita's story. Like I tell you, I keep checking Adams County. I keep checking the Vine. We know she has court August 11th, which is next week. Maybe they'll arrest her ass while she comes to court. If she goes to court, I don't know. But I know by now they should have a cause and manner. They have to do an investigation. And if they actually took her laptop, her iPad, and her phone, hopefully they did, but everything is always on social media. Everything's in the cloud. You can delete. It's always there. There is not one person I did see a couple of people offering condolences to the family, not per se to Eric and Lita. Every comment on that website under that baby thing for, it's nothing. They are going in on Lita. On Lita. It's been shared 151 times. There's 194 comments and 556 reactions. So, Adams County, Wisconsin Sheriff's Office. They are being bombarded. And then you have, oh my God, you have all these other bloggers. You have somebody put an article here for TV season spoiler, telling them they need to watch this. This lady's telling, please do what you have to do here, Adams County PD, praying for all the law enforcement and healthcare personnel. Poor little baby. This is such a sad story. The parents were on TV show 90 Day Fiancé. There are tons of details online about how terrible those two are. This other lady said, I followed them the whole time, and she's from Barbara Boo. She hurt that baby, no doubt in my mind. This other guy says, sounds like both parents are nothing but trouble. So again, there is not one person, and this other lady said she was arrested this morning for 9 a.m. bail jumping. Hopefully they keep her. And somebody goes, she's going to be out. There's not one person that's sitting there going, where are your castmates to offer you condolences? Where are your castmates to say, I don't believe that you did this? Where are the people? Did Sharp Entertainment come out and said, we don't believe that Lita had anything to do with this? Did anybody from your season or the season before or the season since came out and said, we believe you're innocent? No, they're all waiting. They're all waiting. So again, girl, all right, guys, I'm just like, I am too through. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about this morning. And Jen, I just want to say to you, just know, I think you can do this. You have to do it on your own. You can't depend on anybody else to get you through what you need to get through. I need you to take some independence of your life. I need you to really take that accountability and reflect on your behavior. Because as Cooch stated, she could have been a damn good friend to you. And she would have gotten you out of the house. She would have been a really good friend to you. She was willing to introduce you to her friends. So I just want you to know that. And I heard you and Amber going back and forth in a text. I wasn't really reading the chat. I was just listening. But then I was on replay. I don't think the chat was there. But anyway, I'm not getting into that. That's how you and Amber roll. But you need to really, if you said you're taking accountability, you need to take that accountability. And let your actions speak louder than your words. Saying you're sorry all day, saying you're taking accountability all day doesn't mean a damn thing unless you walk in what you're saying. That's all I'm going to say. You guys know only the creators of Boat Chat she runs to. What? Hi, Brooke. I didn't see you. Oh, Brooke, you did? Wait a minute. I didn't see you, Brooke. I was reading that article. So much evidence to prove she's a fucking liar. Wait a minute. I see it on the other screen. Brooke, you spoke to a castmate? Stuff coming after her court date. If you guys want to come up, I'll drop it. No, Heidi, but I spoke to a castmate that says she did it. And Brooke, we know she. Hi, Queen of O'Hara. We know she did it. If you guys want to come up, I can drop the link for you. We know she did it. What? Okay, let me just stop using the word we. In my opinion, I believe she did it. In my opinion, I believe she did it, and I said it. Hi, Queen of O'Hara. In my opinion, and I've stood in what I've said, and I did say if I'm wrong, I would apologize. But in my opinion, she did it. That's my opinion. Nobody hates, well, some people say they hate her. I don't hate Jen. Like I said, I will continue to go through her chat. I'll go to her chat. I'll check on her. Hi, Aries. I'm just going to watch and see if she walk it like she talk it. That's it. And not that she owes me anything. But I'm going to just see if she walk it like she talk it. Yep. Thank you. Based on what we know and everything that's out there. And Brooke, did you see that latest article in US Weekly from 2 days ago? She's stating that it's because of her baby's tragedy that she was non-compliant to the court, which is a lie. Lita is finally scared. She needs to be. She really needs to go to jail. Well, not always, because I have responded to her a few times. I have responded to her a few times. But yeah, I think she can get this done. I forgot who else was on Lita's. Girl, I forgot who else was on. Who was on Lita's season? Does anybody remember? She did wrong, but I don't think she was the only one in the wrong. So you think, oh, I agree. I'm going to agree with you. I agree with you, Payne. She needs to go to prison. But if she claims insanity, we got a problem. What drama over a Cash App? I'm sorry, what drama over a Cash App? Oh, you're talking about the one that Cooch was talking about last night with John? Well, she played John's thing saying that that he didn't see the Cash App, and then he sent it back to her. Heidi, check your Instagram. Oh, let's go. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, those are nice. So she was home yesterday morning. I would show this, but this will be those are some nice things for Hope House. South Park. So Lita was home yesterday morning. Okay. Can I share that video with can I share it with Brooke and 11 and Mod? She'll try to claim that. Yeah. She's not mental. So again, she said the same thing about me. I didn't realize it wasn't that deep. Ashley and Jay. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, those other two scammers. Okay, so I'll share it. E11, I'm gonna send you a video real quick. I'm gonna send you a video. Let's see. E11. Brooke, I think you're still 11. Let me see. 90 day. Here we go. 90 day on blast. And who else did I say I was going to send it to? 11, 90 day on blast. Who else did I say I was going to? Oh, Julie. Hold on. Okay, got it. Okay, so I just sent you guys a video. Didn't Lita get into a fight at the tell-all? I don't remember I just don't like her. Okay, there were Jonathan and Fernanda. They're divorced. Jay and Ashley, Asuelo and Lonnie, Colt and Larissa, and Stephen and Olga, which they're now separated. Oh, she wasn't home. Okay. Okay, so I sent it. Yeah, the bad ones, all of those. All right, guys. So I sent you guys a video. If you want to share that one, but if you can get me, Wisco Gal. If you know somebody in that police department that can give us some updated information, I'm not trying to put you on the spot or nothing, but or somebody that may know somebody, you know what I mean? All right, guys. I love all of you. I gotta go. I gotta call my daughter-in-law back. I gotta see what she wants. She's calling me from London. I'll tell you on IG. I'll tell you on IG. I'll tell you on IG right now. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Do. All right, there you go. Everybody have a great, great day. Thank you for joining me. I really, really, really appreciate it. What's today? It's hump day. It's hump day, hump day, hump day. Have a great day, everybody. And I will talk to you guys. Oh, I'll be back this evening for Platteville. Oh, forgot. I'll be back this evening for Platteville. I don't know if Debbie is joining me or not, but I'm going to see what time she and Jamal. I will tell Lauren you guys said hi. I'm going to see what time she and Jamal are going live so I can go after them. Keep going. I just sat down. I need to get myself together. So I'm going to lay down for a little bit before I get myself together for the rest of the day. Girl, keep talking. You'll find somebody. I love you guys. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you all later. Brooke, I can't wait. August 11th, next week. Let's see what's going to go on. But just because, I don't say anything, don't mean I'm not checking. But if there's anything new, I will talk about it. So, again, Lita Margarita, in my opinion, you harmed your child. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.